Hey guys, it's Ivy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my August book haul. My birthday was August 5th, so I did get books for my birthday, and I'd like to thank everyone who got me one. That means so much to me, and books are the best gifts ever, so it really means a lot, and thank you so much for sending me a book or giving me a book for my birthday. I have a lot of books to talk about as I bought myself books for my birthday, so let's just jump right in. The first three books I have to talk about are Jenny Han's The Summer I Turned Pretty series, which is The Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer. And these books were sent to me by my friend Trisina, so thank you so much. Oh my gosh. These books are incredible. I have already read them, and they're all 5 out of 5-star reads for me, and this series has definitely became on my list of favorite series. This series is about Belly, and Belly goes every summer to a summer house with her mom and her brother and her mom's friend Susanna and her two sons Conrad and Jeremiah, and there's love triangles and just so much heartbreak and being put back together again, and family and friendship, and it's just so good. Really love these, so thank you so much Trisina for sending me these for my birthday. The next two books I got were from my friend Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole, for finally pushing me to finish this series. I cannot wait to be back in Maradiah's head, even though it's very unreliable to be there. However, I really loved the first book, so the second book is The Evolution of Maradiah and The Retribution of Maradiah. Both of these books are by Michelle Hodkin, and I really love the first book. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 or maybe a 5 stars when I read it last fall. Like I said, Maradiah's head is not reliable to be in. She was put through an accident, and now she is seeing things, and she doesn't know if what she's seeing is real or not, and it's just so good, and I cannot wait to be back inside this world. Thank you so much, Nicole. I really appreciate it. The next book I have to talk about is Briefcases by Jim Butcher, and this is from my chef, and thank you so much, Chef Michael. It really means a lot to me that you got me a book, and this is his favorite author. I have read books in this universe before. This is the Dresden Files universe, and it's about this detective who's like a wizard, and there's a whole bunch of magical shit that goes down, and it's a really intricate world and a really big world. So thank you so much for gifting me this book. I cannot wait to read it. The next book I have is by James Patterson, and this is Susanna's Diary for Nicholas, and I have read this book like years ago. I think maybe I have even read it like twice. This is my favorite James Patterson book, but I didn't have a copy of it because I always like checked it out from the library, and my friend Nicole was getting rid of it and she sent it to me, and I'm just really excited to have this in my collection, and it's a first edition, first printing. So Nicole, what were you thinking getting rid of this? Also, thank you for sending it to me. This book is about a woman who writes a diary for her son, and it's just so amazing. I really love it, and I really want to reread it again very soon, as it's very short, and like I said, I have read it before, so I know I could fly through it. Then I got The Near Witch by Victoria Schwab, and this is her first book that she ever published, and I got it from Thrift Books, and it was a library edition. I think I paid like $4 for this book, which is insane because it's not even in printing anymore, so it's like hard to find. This book is about children who are disappearing. Lexi seems to be the one investigating all the children going missing, so like I said, it's Victoria Schwab, and I'm really excited to read this. The next book I have is Vicious by V.E. Schwab, and this is a first edition, first printing, which is insane that I found this and could get my hands on it. I have not read this book. Shame on me. I know. I really plan on getting to it. That way I can read Vengeful. From what I know, this book is about Victor Vale, and he seems to be a villain, and that's all I know about it because I want to go in very blind. So I'm really excited that I could find this edition. So like I said, it was my birthday month, and I gifted myself a lot of books, and the first one was Save the Date by Morgan Matson. I wanted to get the signed edition before they ran out, so I went and picked this one up, and this is about a family and a wedding and very father of the bride, everything goes wrong, and I have so many Morgan Matson books and I have not read one of them, so something must be wrong with me. I think I'm broken. So if you are a Morgan Matson fan, please tell me down below which book I should read of hers first, because like I said, I have a lot of them, and if I don't have it, I'll buy it, because why not, right? So please let me know which one you recommend reading first. Then I got volume 3 of The Ancient Magus Bride. This is by Kor Yamazaki. I can never remember how to say her name. I always have to look. Kor Yamazaki. Kor Yamazaki. I'm going to get that, I swear. This is my first manga series and I really love it. It's about this girl who gets whisked away to all this magic and mayhem by a sleigh buggy. The second book was so much darker and I really loved it, and I'm loving this cover because there's ivy on it. Obviously I love that, so I cannot wait to read this, and I plan on reading it very soon. I'll probably read it this month in between like Throne of Glass. Then I got The Architect's Song by A.G. Howard, and I have no idea what this book is about. None whatsoever. I just know the cover was very dark and I liked that. Also, her Splintered series is one of my favorite series of all time. It's my favorite Alice in Wonderland retelling, and I highly recommend reading that if you haven't yet. So that's really all I went on to buy this book, was the cover's dark, A. B, her other series is one of my favorite of all time, so I had to read her other stuff. I did a trade this month on Facebook, and I traded, what did I trade? Giant Days? Yeah, I think I traded Giant Days and Arc for The Queen's Rising. This is the signed edition, so I'm like totally stoked to add that to my collection. And from what I know about this book, there's rivalries between kings and queens and kingdoms and stuff. I really don't know too much about the synopsis. I do know that my grandma read this book and told me I need to read it, so that's really all I needed to hear, and yeah, I'm really excited. I got the Owl Crate edition of Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. I now have 3 copies of this book, an Arc, the Owl Crate, and the Fairy Loot. And if you guys didn't know, I did cancel my Fairy Loot subscription for numerous reasons, but one of them was because they were sending a lot of the books that Owl Crate was sending, and I really don't need 2 editions of every single book, especially if I don't know if I'm gonna love that book or not. So bye Fairy Loot, sorry, the shipping is just too much. I'm sure everybody knows what this book is about. It's being talked about. I talked about it a lot on my channel, and because I've got it a lot on my channel. So yeah, 2 sisters, shit goes down. We'll see. Honestly, it's becoming lower and lower on my TBR because everybody just keeps sending it, and it's just like I'm rebelling against reading it. I don't know. Sorry, I will read it soon. Then I got These Rebel Waves by Sarah Rosh, and this is the Fairy Loot edition that's beautiful, and this is about pirates and botanical plants, and it just sounds like it's going to be really awesome, and I can't wait to read it. And hopefully it's a pirate book that makes me fall back in love with pirates. It's the last few I have read besides Daughter of the Pirate King. That book was amazing. The other ones I have read have been very underwhelming and just not good for me, so I hope this makes me love pirates again. The next book I have to talk about is Campfire by Sean Sarles, and this book sounds intense and insane. This is about people who go camping, and one of the people tell creepy campfire stories about these people who would come down and kill the campers and turn their skeletons and like antlers and stuff, and then they wake up and that shit has happened, and that sounds crazy. I cannot wait to read this. It's very short. It sounds really intense and really cool, and the cover is so awesome. Cannot wait to pick this one up. My final 2 books I have to talk about are Catwoman by Sarah J Maas. Both of them are signed, and of course I had to have both editions, US and UK. I already read this book. I of course loved it. It's Sarah J Maas. How could I not love it? Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This is about Selena Kyle and how she becomes Catwoman, and Sarah J Maas's twisted things, and Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn and Batwing and badassness and murder and mayhem, and it's just so good. It is so amazing. I really love this book. Highly recommend picking it up. It is slow, you know, Sarah J Maas's writing is a little slow. She likes to world build and shit like that, and I just really like it, and I hope you guys like it too. So there you guys have it. That is my August book haul. September is going to be a lot shorter, you guys. I am going to New Orleans in October for Halloween, so I'm really trying really hard not to buy any books in the month of September, which I haven't yet. Except for I pre-ordered Kingdom of Ash. That doesn't count. That does not count. I have gotten 2 books. One of them was a pre-order and the other one was free for submitting a receipt, which you will find out about later. Like I said, September will be way shorter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this big book haul. If you guys got any of these books, please let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye!